Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Stocks go up, stocks go down, big day. What happens today? Then we see, right? So let's talk a little bit about scenarios, okay? So things that have changed, okay? That have changed. No longer, let's just destroy SPX by 50, 100, 200, rip it 50, 100, 200, maybe, but less of that action. Yesterday, we bought some SPX puts, and he took them down. 100 points down on the puts are less than 50 cents. He doesn't think it's a possibility. That hasn't happened. The last few times that they've had Powell, 100 points out have been $4 or $5. So he thinks it's possible. So now he doesn't think it's possible. Okay, so just know that. So the most likely scenario, he does 25 and says he continues to do them. That probably takes the market to 4,100. Does it break? I don't know. If it breaks, probably gets to 4,150. If you go look at the 4,150 calls, they're $2. Okay, so 75 up, $2. Okay, if you go look at the 400 puts, 75 down, they're $5. So double, about what they should be. Okay. So what does it tell you? It doesn't tell you anything, right? If he does 25 and says data dependent, we're probably at 4150. If he does 50 and says no more, we're probably at 4150. If he does 50 and says we're going to do more, probably at 4,000, maybe 3950. If he does 75, yes, 75 is a possibility, and says I'm done, you probably rip higher because they don't have to do it anymore, okay? But it's possible. Anything is possible. So to become a great trader and to become good at what you do, it doesn't matter if you're an investor, you're a trader, or whatever you are, okay? If you're good at what you do, if you're good at what you do and you're trying to be good at what you do, hold on. If you're trying to be good at what you do, then you have to be open-minded. You have to be open-minded to Tesla going up. You have to be open-minded to Tesla going down. And then we see. Okay? So gotta see what happens there. People that are not open-minded, that's why you lose money. You don't want to lose money, okay? You don't want to lose money. There's no particular reason for you to just think, oh my God, I know what's going to go on. Because anything can happen. Anything can happen. Okay, today Tesla is higher. Tesla is very straightforward to me. If it trades at this 177, it has an opportunity for 182. But if 182 breaks, this thing on a two-day run, can probably go all the way. To 200, 202. Interesting, right? So very possible. Interesting. Okay, then we see. Okay. If he does less and says he's going to do less, okay, who's the biggest benefactor? Tech, right? Tech is the biggest benefactor. So if tech gets better, then there's a big move up in all the techs. Now and Meta and Google and Amazon, etc. And then you have Apple and Amazon tomorrow. So then you got to see how that plays out. Okay? Got to see how that plays out. Okay? Interesting. So then we see. Okay? So interesting. Okay. So today, very straightforward. Not much else to talk about here. is just got to see how it plays out. Got to see how it plays out. Okay? Okay, so let's get going here. Less info today because there's just not a lot to do. Okay? So you got those scenarios. You got 4,100, 4,132, 4,152 underneath 4052, 4,009, 3981. You got a Vago if chips go 591, 591, 600, 622 underneath 571. Nvidia 206, 209 underneath 191. Apple 146, 149 under 138. Lam Research 509, 516 under 491. KLA 410 is a big number. Goldman Sachs continues to get a little bit better, 372 under 352. Microsoft 251 underneath 241. CMG trying to break up, 1652, 1681 underneath 1609. Meta 172, big number. Snowman 162, big number. Deere 432, really, really big number. Really big number. Caterpillar didn't do nothing, so it's just sitting there, going lower. NOW 456, 477 beast. 477 beast. Okay? 477 beast. Tesla 177, 182, 189. MDB 219, 222. Moderna and BNTX working lower. Let them go lower. ENPH trying to break out. We told you yesterday, stock of the day moved nicely. Okay. 226, 232. Okay, that's what we know. That's what we know. So then we see. Boeing CEO says no recession. Now, do you believe the CEO? I don't know. No recession. His earnings were average at best. Needs 216, probably needs another 2 weeks. So that's what we know. So chill till the news. But here's the thing. There's the news, and then there's a conference, which is 20 minutes later. So does he change everything? Don't know. That's what we know. Everybody have a great train day. See you in chat.